adventure in Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
This is the Pipeman here on the Adventures Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here with
Shine from Trivax.
Nice here at Bloodstock.
Yeah, man.
Do you love Bloodstock or what?
I do love it. The real question is, does Bloodstock love us?
And what did we find out?
I think they did. Honestly, man, that show today was sensational.
I love hearing that because this is a place, in my opinion, that we're one big family, one big metal community, and all the bullshit going on in the world can stay out there till it's over, because I don't even know what's going on. Right now, there could be a lot of shit going on this weekend that I was able to turn the news off, turn the obsession off, and be here with somebody like you and great music.
Absolutely, brother. Well, listen, that's exactly what it is. We're inside a self-contained world. We have our own metal simulation over here, and honestly, it's an honor to be a part of it. The crowd today were absolutely phenomenal. They were really fantastic, very, very accepting of what we were there to give them. There were, I think, people who've known the band for a long time, and then there was also a lot of people who were seeing us for the first time. This made it interesting because we changed a lot of things around today. We're normally a four-piece band live, covered in makeup and all the other stuff. I usually play guitar and do vocals. Today, I showed up just doing vocals, unannounced.
Nice.
And
everyone, like that. That's live music right there.
Yeah, and we specifically prepared that for Bloodstock because we knew it was going to be a special show, and dare I say, it absolutely was. And the crowd were amazing, and I even had my very first crowd surf during the show after 17 years of being in a band. So there we are.
That's pretty cool. I love that. Yeah. So tell me about the journey to Bloodstock.
The journey to Bloodstock. Well, I guess the most relevant reference would be the actual starting point of the band, which was when we first formed in April 2009. We got together in Tehran, Iran. Well, I say we got together. Technically, I formed the band on my own because I didn't even know any other metalheads, let alone musicians who even knew how to play this music. And basically started it from there. And it all started out as kind of like a one-man black metal type of a deal. But also, I wasn't necessarily limited to a scene because I was just on my own, so I could listen to and make whatever I wanted to make.
I love that part, by the way, because there should be no rules to being an artist.
No rules. Yeah. So, full-on libertarian metal from the start, and under the Islamic Republic, that is, of course, so obviously, as most people know, metal in Iran is illegal business. You can't be playing it. It goes against the religion and the imposed religious laws since 1979. And it's always been that way. It's always been an uphill battle, because if you get caught with the label blasphemy on your music or anything against God or the prophet or the regime, you can pretty much get arrested and executed for that. And sometimes you can get lumped into those groups even if that wasn't your intention. Whereas in our case, it was absolutely our intention to go against those things.
I love it.
Yeah, and it hasn't changed since. So here we are. It's been a long journey, and we have the responsibility of also representing the Iranian metal scene in many ways, and also echoing the voice of a lot of Iranians inside of Iran, inside and outside. We have a platform here, and that comes with a big responsibility, and it's an honor, but also a lot of pressure at the same time. So we just try to do right by that responsibility as best as we can, and it seems like the crowd today at Bloodstock received that well. So here we are.
I love hearing that. And so I have a question to ask you then. Since it's illegal, how did you get into metal to begin with? Because there must not have been much exposure to it because of that.
No, you're absolutely right. There isn't much exposure, and when there is, usually it's the worst kind of exposure you can imagine. It's, oh, hey, here, look at these blood drinking Satanists over here, and they exist in society, and it'll literally be like some teenagers listening to Marilyn Manson or whatever, like it's like
Right.
they really blow it out of proportion because they're not used to seeing stuff like that. I remember our Quran teacher telling us weird rumors about Metallica stomping on chickens when they were playing live, and I believed it. I totally believed it at the time, and I was like, wow, I really like this band's music. It's a shame they're killing chickens on stage, but eventually I realized that it was bullshit, of course.
That's like in my country right now, the alt-right is talking about the left eating dogs and cats because that's what Resident Rump has told them that they're doing, that the Democrats are eating your dogs and your cats. And like, come on, I can't believe these people believe this shit, okay? Like, I think in my country we could elect Charles Manson for president nowadays. They're just so brainwashable.
Well, Charles Manson as president would be appropriate since he was very much trained by the CIA on mind control techniques, so here we go.
Absolutely.
That might actually work.
It's funny you should say that because I have a show on my station that talks about just that and how the Zodiac Killer and Charles Manson and JFK and all that stuff was all connected.
Oh, perfect.
Just like you're saying.
Just in the right place then, huh?
Exactly, right?
There you go.
It just blows my mind, and I want to say straight out, because my listeners all know, because I say it loud and proud, I don't give a fuck who cares, that I'm a Jew. And listen, there's shit going on with my people too, and I have always said that the Jews and the Persians have always been friends, always been similar, and stop confusing the fundamentalist shit and the regime stuff with what reality is, because we're all just human beings, and people are allowed to have different opinions, different beliefs, as long as they're not harming or hurting anybody else. And the people pushing on these beliefs that you're talking about are looking to harm people, and you should not support that.
Amen to that, brother. I think that it's important to remember not to judge an entire group of people for the actions of the few. That's what I try and remind myself on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah,
sure.
Even with the Israel thing, like, I don't care if you hate the Israeli government. That doesn't mean hate the Israeli people. They're the people. They're not the government. And it's the oldest trick in the book going on right now: divide and conquer. And I think, here's what I think. I have a solution to the world's problems.
I'm listening.
I have a major metal festival that the whole world's required to attend. All the political leaders are not allowed. Security is told that they're not to come in. And we just put everybody in a mosh pit instead of a war. And we'll work it all out and hug each other after the song's over.
Do you know, I think there might be some method to that madness. Do you remember that episode of South Park?
Oh, yeah,
with the ginger cow, and then Van Halen starts playing, and then they're all like, all the Muslims, Christians, and Jewish people are all like dancing together. Maybe that is what we got to do, yeah.
And
all right.
It is interesting. Like, I love the Netherlands. And when I go there, I'll live there for a couple months.
Sorry to interrupt your flow, but we also need to have Trivax support in Van Halen when that happens. Just saying.
Exactly.
Just to hold everyone accountable, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They should be the headliners.
Oh, well, there you go.
and so basically, where I live is usually in the local area. And the last, I'll live there for a couple months. I went there one time, and I, as a Jew, was living in the Muslim area of the Netherlands. And let me tell you something. I didn't feel any fear or anything except love from the Muslim people in that neighborhood, knowing I was a Jew.
That's good.
That says something. It's the people. The people are who you have to look at, not the regime, not the government. And you know what? With metal, even in the West, devil worshippers, evil people. Metal people are the nicest people you'll ever meet. We're one big family. If somebody falls, you pick them up, back up. And a lot of those songs, people misconstrue. They're actually anti-evil, anti-government, atrocities.
Yeah.
Anti things that are bad, not pro, but people don't bother to listen to the lyrics. Like I'm sure in your songs, there's lyrics that people could probably misconstrue only because they know you're Persian. And they don't bother to listen to the lyrics and know that you're all about peace and love and togetherness for everybody.
Well, I think it's one of those things. Civis pacem parabellum. Yeah. For there to be peace, there must be war, and that is war against oppression. And by war, it doesn't mean necessarily has to be with like weapons or anything like
Exactly.
that. It can simply be a war of every individual taking accountability and agency for their own life and their own destiny, and we can all come together. And my God, if people started looking up at the government buildings instead of just looking around them to look for enemies, I think we would live in a very different reality, divide and conquer. And I think it's special that the two of us can sit here right now at a metal festival in this self-contained universe and have a conversation like this, man. I think this is special, and I don't take it for granted.
And be on the same page.
And be on the same page, exactly.
I am very much on the same page with my Persian brothers and sisters, because to me they're no different than my Jewish brothers and sisters, because we both experience these atrocities and we both love each other, and it's the government that tries to make it like we hate each other.
Absolutely. That's always what they try to do, but they'll never be able to stop us, man.
That's right. Power to the metal community. Like you're here at Bloodstock. If we took all these people at Bloodstock, they are the examples of what humans should be in the world.
I agree. I mean, look, it's a great atmosphere here. It's very friendly, and you don't feel judged.
Yeah.
You know, like when you're walking around, and I don't mean like there's anything people should judge about me, you know, because I think I'm probably, at least on the outside, maybe one of the most normal-looking people here.
Right.
At least that's how I think. You know, this is I'm not trying to like be crazy or anything like that, but like I don't feel judgment from other people. I don't feel judgment from other people towards other people either, and I think that's kind of the power of, you know, not metal in particular, but just music in general, you know, like bring people to the moment. Like, let's be in the moment, you know, let's understand, you know, we're not all drops in the same ocean, we're drops of the same ocean.
Exactly.
That's how I look at a human experience.
And get to know people. Stop listening to fucking propaganda, because that's what it all is. It's a bunch of propaganda to make us hate each other. Get to know your fellow human, and then make a decision on who they're all about, because you might find that you will love that human being that people want you to hate.
Your Instagram and TikTok feed are making you hate people that you shouldn't really be hating. They're just people at the end of the day. And few bad apples don't represent the whole. And if is there anyone you want to really hold accountable, it should be the people who facilitate things to happen, not those who simply fall into it.
Absolutely. Tell everybody how they can reach out to your band, check out everything you got, buy your merch, because they can't listen to my show unless they buy your merch.
Oh, there we go.
And give them all the good info.
Absolutely, man. Thank you so much. So, first of all, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you for having Trivax on your show. And for anyone who wants to support the band, you can go on to our Bandcamp page, where you can directly interact with us and you can grab the merch. I personally handle all of the merch there, so that's our nice little special physical connection with everyone. And on top of that, obviously, we're on the streaming platforms and stuff. I know a lot of people have boycotted Spotify, so you can still check us on the other ones as well, no problem. Or wherever you want to listen to us, Trivax is there, Trivax. So there we go. We heard it here.
Well, I love it. I love that you're here at Bloodstock, and I'm going to say loud and proud that I'm more than happy to ever promote Trivax, no matter what, not just at Bloodstock, everywhere, because we love our Persian brothers and sisters, and we feel for you for what you're going through right now, not because of your people, but because of the regime and because of the real evil in the world.
I appreciate that so much, brother. Thank you. It's been an honor to be on your show, man.
Thank you. It's been
awesome.
An honor to have you, and thanks for being on the Adventures of Pipeman.
My pleasure.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman. on W4CY Radio.